What's up everyone, it is Brad here, and today I'm in Chantilly, Virginia, and I'm going to be checking out this BrickMania store. BrickMania is a third-party custom LEGO company that specializes in custom LEGO kits, minifigures, and so much more. And this is the BrickMania Capital Store of the several different LEGO stores they have around the USA. This is the second BrickMania location that I've ever been to, the first one being in Schaumburg near Chicago, and I'm really excited to be giving you guys a full tour of the store here today. Right when you walk in the store here, they've got this massive castle build, which is really cool, medieval times scene. So it's got the whole exterior walls, which is really fun, and then on the inside you can see there's an army of LEGO minifigures here, lots of different vehicles and things going around, really medieval times. You recognize a lot of these, and I haven't seen these flat pieces in so many years. I forgot what company even used to make those, but this is really cool to see. I love how large it is and how detailed it is as well. They've also got this really cool battleship here, although it's kind of hard to get to it right now because of where the stanchions are, but it looks like a very, very beautiful build. The first part of the store you're greeted with are these tables full of bulk LEGO bricks, and then behind that they've actually got all of these glass display cases full of built used LEGO sets. Alright, so up here they have a built version of the Hogwarts Express, which is really cool. This one's selling for $350. Next to that, they've got a few of the Yoda builds, which are really fun, and then the Haunted Mansion up here as well, which is awesome. This is the first time I've actually seen this set built as well, which is really cool. I love the mechanics of it. Obviously, lots of LEGO minifigures there. We've got the hole underneath the bank there, and then the actual bank up there as well, which is absolutely incredible. Such a fun set. I'd love to include this one in my LEGO City. I just don't need the base of it there. In the case here, we have a bunch of other LEGO sets as well. These ones are some BrickMania kits, which are really cool. They look like pre-built ones. We got some Star Wars ones over here, and I think this must be a BrickMania one as well, question mark. I'm not really sure where this one's from. We've got an Octan one as well, and some old space ones here, the Space Police. Down here, we've got a few of the older Western sets, which are really cool. The banks, the general store, and then we've got this LEGO Dino one here. We've got the Technic Bulldozer here as well, which is really cool. Some Star Wars and some Ant-Man. And then we've got some Galaxy Squad and some Power Miners right down here, and the AAT, and the Indiana Jones one, which is really, really sick. More Jurassic World over here, and then we've actually got the LEGO London Bus. I'm a big fan of this BrickMania kit here, which is really, really cool. This one is the F-35 Lightning II, which is $500, already built, really, really sick. And then down here we've got the LEGO City Mining Truck. It's just missing one of the stickers, and then a few other random sets, including the Ghostbusters and more LEGO Star Wars. This one, I can't remember what this is. I think this might have been the Bricklink Designer Program set, or Bricklink back in the day, but it is the Observatory, which is amazing. It's $375, but I really, really like it. It's super cool. Down here, we've got a bunch of the LEGO modulars right here, like the Assembly Square, and the Bookshop, and the Parisian Restaurant, and the Corner Garage. We've got a bunch of LEGO Mixels over here, and then just some partially built sets. Each one of these are only $5 each, so that's a pretty good deal if you wanted to get a few of them. Like, there's even like the LEGO house over there, and a couple other sets here as well, and just like pieces of sets that they're selling individually, which is a lot of fun. And you guys can see they have a whole stack of them up here, including the piggy bank from Toy Story, a LEGO clock it looks like, and just a bunch of other kind of random things. Got some LEGO Star Wars helmets up here and some more sets as well. And this is a pretty cool set right here with the white LEGO shark. Up here they've also got the Diagon Alley, which is really cool, as well as the Fender guitar right here, and some other LEGO minifigures. Off to the side here, they've got some Crazy Bricks minifigures and accessories. Down here, they've got the Fort Legorado, which is a really, really cool set, and then some LEGO minifigure parts and accessories, some LEGO City sets. Up here are all official LEGO minifigures, all individually priced, so if you kind of know what you're looking for, you might be able to find some pretty cool ones right here. So just kind of skimming there. They've even got the Easter Bunny, which is really fun, and a bunch of different themes and everything like that. Down here, it looks like they're broken up a little bit more. Like we've got some Minecraft, some Star Wars, some City, Harry Potter, and then these themes down here are the castles and a Chima, and then just more LEGO pieces, and then more display cases here of all these LEGO minifigures. So over here in this part of the store, they've actually got their custom BrickMania kits, which is really exciting. So you guys can see they all are here, all built out. You can see all the custom minifigures and all the LEGO pieces. So really, really cool builds here. I'd love to add so many of these to my LEGO collection, but you guys can see a huge variety of models here, all from the different military. I always love the planes because I think they're really cool, and the helicopters are also some of my favorites. We've got all these little builds right here, which are actually all pretty good prices considering they come with minifigures and stuff like that as well, and to get a BrickMania kit and minifigures for that price is pretty cool. We've got some really nice tanks down here. This one's absolutely amazing. Not only is the build cool, but look at all those LEGO minifigures. And then here we've got some even more really really sick sets. More really cool planes up here, and I love these ones, like especially the US Air Force one. That one is incredible. We got some more tanks over here as well. This one's funny because it comes with a pack of beer. You guys can see lots of minifigures enjoying these. Another little propeller plane right there. And I love how they have a whole different variety of kits here. Like anything you could ever want for the military, they've got. I love the color schemes on these models here. The camo looks really cool, and then this helicopter looks incredible. If I had to choose one set to get here today, it would probably be this one. It is the Black Hawk here. It is absolutely amazing. Comes with these 4 LEGO minifigures here, which is awesome. It's just such a beautiful set. The F-16 Fighting Falcon's also a pretty cool one. You guys can see up here, there's even more LEGO tanks. I also really love the Osprey here. I was really excited when LEGO initially was going to release the Osprey set, but it got canceled, so this is actually a much cooler model anyway. And it would be really cool to test out this boat to see if it would float. Now over here in the store, they have a bunch of custom LEGO minifigures, which is fun. So these ones are all custom printed here by BrickMania, so there's a whole different variety here. You guys can see they've got some character packs with multiple characters in it, or they've got some monuments, or even the Union Cavalry officer. The Civil War minifigures are really cool here as well, but as I said, huge variety of different minifigures all included. Now besides the character packs, they've actually got individually custom printed minifigures here as well. Again, pretty much anything you could ever want in the military or the Army or the Navy. That kind of genre, they really have it. So they've got, you know, Marines over here. They've got a bunch of different mascots and other LEGO minifigures here as well. Like anything that you could ever need, they've got you covered. I used to watch NCIS a lot, so I'm very familiar with the United States Marine Corps outfits. And being Canadian, I'm a bit less familiar with some of the other uniforms that these minifigures are wearing, but I can still respect them. I also really like that they have a bunch of Ukrainian minifigures here, and if I'm not mistaken, I think some of the proceeds actually go to help support the war in Ukraine. Besides that, they actually have a wall of BrickArms packs, so you can see a bunch of different minifigure accessories here. They've got random bags of LEGO bricks, and then they've got some other LEGO products like Brick Stuff and Citizen Brick, and more Citizen Brick up here, and some Citizen Brick minifigures. These are really cool right here. These are some BrickMania mini kits, so these are a lot smaller models and a lot smaller builds that are definitely more in budget for a lot of builders who maybe want to get into it, just can't quite do the big kits quite yet, as well as some books. And then over here on this wall, they've actually got all of the boxed BrickMania kits here, which are really amazing. So you guys can just see how cool all the box art looks for all these different kits here. I love taking a look at them, and there's just so many different areas. A lot of these ones are the ones that have been built over in the display case that we already took a look at, but it's still really cool to see all of these here and just like the boxes and everything like that. So it's pretty cool to see what they have here in stock. Like again, I just can't say enough things about how cool these kits are, and if I could bring one home, it would definitely be one of these helicopters, which are really fun. This one's a cool one. I don't know if I've seen this one before. It's designed to look like the classic space package. This is the space rocket, which is really sick. Over here, they have some more books about building and things like that, and then here they have some BrickMania build kits and accessories as well. A few other mini sets right here. These ones are official LEGO pieces, like they've got the lawn care pack, the street sign pack, and then the heavy catapult down here. Over here they have some other building kits. These ones aren't official LEGO, but they're still pretty cool. So there's a couple different brands here, all reflected in a couple different kits. Like we've got some animals and some buildings here, and then we've got some BrickMania swag. So I've always loved their swag. Even in Chicago, I was saying I love how they had Carhartt jackets with the BrickMania logo printed on them. I think that's really cool. And then we've got all the other shirts here as well. And then we've got some Kobe sets over here as well, and then some other random hobby enthusiast things, books and dice and puzzles and fun stuff like that. So in the center of the store here, they've actually got a mixture of a couple different things. So over here, they've actually got official LEGO sets and just other LEGO items that we'll take a look at in a bit more. But then they also have other things that are pretty geared towards hobby enthusiasts. They've got Nerf, they've got Mega Bloks, lots of Kobe things here as well, some other non-LEGO brick brands, but are still very interesting for, you know, military enthusiasts or those who just want to collect bricks. It also looks like they've got a great selection of board games, which is pretty fun. And then even here in the back corner, they actually have everything you could ever need to be a model painter. BrickMania here also has a very large selection of LEGO stickers, or their custom stickers, I guess, so you can actually make your own BrickMania kits and not need all the custom printing, but use their stickers instead. So of the LEGO sets here, it looks like some of them are still ones for sale, some of them are a little bit older. This one's really cool. It's the Boeing 787 Dreamliner, which is an amazing set, and it looks like it might still be sealed, or at least the parts might be in very good condition. This is an amazing condition box. This is awesome. We've got some LEGO games down here, and again, these are some of the older ones that are not available anymore, but then these ones over here, some of them are still on the store shelves. We've got some poly bags over here as well, and some LEGO keychains, which are really fun. On this side, we've actually got some used LEGO sets. So we've got the Brick Bounty here, which is a swan I never was able to pick up. We've got the LEGO Space Shuttle Exploration here, as well as a Technic set, and they've got these 5 pounds of bulk LEGO bricks. More LEGO sets here that have been out of stock for a while, and some really cool LEGO cases. And on the other side, we've got some older LEGO Star Wars sets that are complete with parts and instructions. More new LEGO sets over here, and you guys can see there's some older ones over here, including the LEGO Creator London Bus. They've even got the Lion Knight's castle and some old architecture, including the Louvre. All of these ones are ones that I don't have, and eventually someday would love to get United Nations and the Louvre. Lots more used Lego in boxes here, which are really good, and they all come with the instructions, and I like the way they're packaged, so it's pretty easy to see. On the sides here, they actually have more used Lego sets. These ones don't actually come with the boxes, so that's how they're hung there. And that is the exact same with the other side of the container here, and then on this side, they've actually got a bunch of Lego parts and accessories. I almost missed this as well, but they've got two really cool sets here. They've got the Monster Fighters Mystery Mansion, which is an incredible set, one I really regret not getting back in the day, as well as the Lone Ranger Train. Like, both of these ones are really, really cool. Hard to believe, though, that the Monster Fighters one actually fits in this box. It looks like it'd be too big. And I remember this set. I used to have it built back in the day. Over here, they've got a massive BrickMania build here. This is the AC-130, the Spooky 2, which is a close air support gunship, an amazing model. It looks very, very beautiful. It's very, very large and probably a pretty complicated build. And then down here we have a few other builds as well. I don't really recognize these as any official Lego sets. I'm pretty sure all of them are custom. And then over here we actually got some more BrickMania kits as well. We've got Brick Mini, which are like mini soldiers. They're kind of, looks like they're the same scale as the mini Lego pieces. We've got a bin of Lego base plates over here. And then we've got some more BrickMania sets right here. Looks like we've got some Citizen Brick Lego sets right here and a couple other third-party brands as well. Like, I know this one is Crazy Bricks, and it looks like they've done the BrickMania bag here as well, which is pretty fun. And a bunch of other different pieces there, and some more custom accessories down here. All of these display cases here are filled with BrickArms products, so they are all individually labeled here, so you can see all the different things that they offer, but their stock is pretty low because they are across the street at BrickFair Virginia. This container here is pretty cool. These are some BrickArms in some crazy colors. I think a lot of these are prototypes. And then on the back wall here, they do have a bunch more Lego sets. Some of them are new unboxed and sealed, and some of them are refurbished. It just depends on the color of the sticky note, but you guys can see there are some pretty amazing, pretty rare sets over here. And over here is just one final case of Lego minifigures. This one looks like it's a mix of official Lego minifigures and some custom ones. And then down here, we've just got some more Lego accessories. We're at the BrickMania Capital Store here. So they've got the Chantilly, Virginia patch here. They've got the new release Lego minifigures and then a couple other things here.
And all right, you guys, thank you so much for checking out my tour of the BrickMania Capital Store here today in Chantilly, Virginia. I really hope you guys enjoyed. This was a really fun and really cool store to check out. And if you guys want to see more Lego, make sure you check out all my other BrickFair Virginia content on my channel now. Thanks again, guys, so much for watching, and I will see you all here in the next one.